welcome to Joburg Today. I'm Zizipo Ndevu. One of the things that I love about South Africa is our music scene. We have so many diverse and talented artists that add their flavor to South Africa. Sophiatown got to rub his shoulders with these musical legends as they celebrate 21 years of democracy.
The 21 Songs for 21 Years of Democracy is a celebration of South Africa's heritage through song.
It started with, I had a conversation with Roddy Quinn from Real Concerts. I said, you know what, I would like to celebrate the 21 years through song. I want to celebrate it by celebrating the songs that have made impact over the last 21 years. So we thought, yeah, that's a good idea. Let's mount it. You know, we still have a lot of change to do in people's hearts, but for now we've got change on paper. So let's start wherever we can to develop something that is really a common thread of what people really are looking for.
For me as a youngster, like for me, freedom, it represents the freedom of expression, the freedom of dreaming and having the opportunities to fulfill that dreams.
What I'm interested in is my music, to play for the people, to make them happy. That's my interest.
Trying to get people to start celebrating together and finding what, you know, music makes everything very much like a common thread, you know, singing, everybody wants to sing together. So to sing together, to celebrate together, to find common ground in things that actually unite us more than things that divide us. The artists ranged from Mama Dorothy Masugu, Mama Abigail Gubega, and then we had Kurt Darren, we've got Jesse Clegg, we've got Mikasa, we've got Zion, we've got Von Chaka Chaka today and as well. So, and we also have Special Mabaso, man, is like one of the king of penny whistle that are still around. So, you know, all those things, you know, we've got like great musicians. One of my bigger things is actually accenting on bringing the legends back to the stage, getting them to find value in places where people have actually forgotten about them, and then get the young ones to meet the elders as well.
So it's lovely. It's so good to see all the musicians coming through.
Man, it was one of the best shows I've ever been to. I really enjoyed the performance of Lemmy Special.
Oh, I thought it was awesome. It was something I just said to my niece, it's the best gift she could have given me. It was really awesome.
I'm Sophiatown for Joburg Today.
Hi, I'm Francois van Coke from Van Coke Cartel, and you're watching Joburg Today.
Join the conversation on our Facebook page, that's joburgtoday.tv. Follow us on Twitter at Joburg Today. And if you're one of those people on the move, pockettv.mobi. That's pocket with an I. To gain an understanding of what it means to be proudly South African, sometimes you have to visit the very places that define us, one being Constitution Hill.
The Constitutional Hill is one of the most iconic places in Johannesburg city. It was formerly known as the most brutal prison in Johannesburg during the cause of apartheid.
Constitution Hill is basically the beacon of human rights, constitutionalism and democracy. Its history, it was once a brutal, unhygienic and overpopulated prison in Johannesburg, actually the first maximum prison to be built on the site. However, today it sits the Constitutional Court, making it the basic beacon for human rights principles in the country. The architectural design of the Constitutional Court is very unique in that it was built under an African theme of justice underneath a tree. It is one of the latest structures to be built on the site. However, the significance is as old as we can remember Africa. I mean, justice underneath a tree. So even the design of the building represents a tree. One of the most transparent courts in the world.
As part of the visit, you get to see every different aspect of prison life and the life that people lived inside prison, which is very heartwarming, but at the same time, you learn more about the historic buildings in Johannesburg.
Great icons like Mohandas Karamchand Gandhi was once a prisoner here in 1908. Nelson Mandela passed through Constitution Hill various times from the early 1950s when activism started, especially the defiance campaigns. Walter Sisulu, Chief Luthuli. I mean, this site is one of the old prison sites in the world to be associated with two Nobel laureates, being Chief Luthuli and Nelson Mandela, who were kept here in 1956. And we also had Mahatma Gandhi, who became a Nobel nominee 4 times, making this site to be the only prison site in the world to be associated with 3 Nobel nominees.
I'm Mpomashego for Joburg Today.
Hey, what's up, guys? It's Anati, the electronic bushman, sexy chubby, and you guys are tuned in to Joburg Today.
One of the most iconic towns in South Africa has got to be Sophiatown. With its rich and unique heritage, we took a step back into history at the Sophiatown Museum.
The house that was previously owned by Dr. Alfred Kuma, who was the ANC president from 1940 to 1949, is now known as the Sophiatown Heritage and Cultural Center and has been transformed into a museum holding significant elements to the history of Sophiatown and Johannesburg.
Sophiatown actually is named after there's a Polish guy who bought some land from the Johannesburg City Council, and now he decided to call the place Sophiatown, and that his wife's name was Sophia. And then even the streets too are named after family members. Well, the museum came about because now what happened, the forced removals started in 1955, and the whole removals took place between 1955 and 1962. And in 1963, they established a new suburb which was exclusively white, which was named Triumph. And what had happened is the people who had been moved out of here, all their houses were demolished, save 3 buildings which were not demolished. It was this particular house, which belonged to a medical doctor.
And as part of the drive to preserving the heritage of Johannesburg, the Trevor Harrelson Memorial Center will provide support to the youth of Sophiatown and Greater Johannesburg.
The exhibition that's currently happening now gives you a history visually of Sophiatown, how people lived and loved and worked and had life together here. The following room is the forced removals, pictures of that. And then there's the other rooms that look at the political life of Sophiatown, all the political leaders who would meet here. The exhibition ends with The Future, which is the building that we've purchased next door. That's the Huddleston Memorial Center. And it is the first building that has been for public use since the forced removals in 1955.
I'm Bitumela Ratokwena for Joburg Today.
Hi, I'm Samantha Jessamine and you're watching Joburg Today.
For more on the city, check out our playlist as well as Business Destination Joburg. That's it from me, Zizi Paul. I leave you with Just Ginger, Bright Lights.
Back in ETV.
You can only find the great white light when you're not looking. And you should only look when you're willing to see what's surrounding you, please. Come on, don't look away. It'll all come back to haunt you. You owe it to yourself. You owe it to believe in you. You can take control again. You can be the change, my friend, when you see through who you are. You can have it all. You can become whole again. You know that's what you need. You know that's what you want. And yet you find another baby. You can wait patiently, and you will see there is love in your heart. come on. Don't look away. It'll all come back to haunt you. You owe it to yourself. You owe it to believe in you. You can take control again. You can be the change, my friend. If you see through who you are, you can have it all. You can become whole again. You know that's what you need. You know that's what you want. You know that's what you are. You can take control again when you see through who you are.